guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my DIY kitchen remodel. Don't ask about what's going on up here. I really can't explain it. I've just been working so hard on my kitchen. I really haven't been working on putting myself together. So my apologies. I'm very excited about this because this has just been a project that I've really been wanting to get to for a long time, and the time has come. I've been working on my kitchen the past couple weeks, and a lot of people have a lot of questions about doing things yourself, what kind of paint to use, when do you sand something, do you need, what kind of brush, blah blah blah. So I thought a lot of people asked me questions about this, so I thought it would be really fun to share with you guys as well, because this is a really awesome way to remodel your kitchen on a budget. Everything has been very inexpensive, and it's just been really fun to do, and it's actually quite a big change. So this is going to be like part one of my kitchen remodel. There's going to be probably several more videos that I'm going to put up for you guys about this whole remodel process, but the past couple weeks I've worked on the cabinets and the countertops, and that has just been a really big project in itself. But it's been fun and it looks so much better, so I'm so excited for you guys to see it, and I really hope that you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, so here is my kitchen as of now, and I can't wait till the after of this, because who paints their cabinets this color? Just letting you know, I did not paint the cabinets this color. It's like this hideous bluish color. But our plans are for this kitchen is to paint all of the cabinets white, change the hinges on them and the handles and stuff, and then also to paint the countertop, which I know sounds crazy, but we're gonna give it a try. I'm pretty sure these are just laminate countertops. Nothing crazy, nothing too expensive. We want to paint the cabinets, the countertops, and then I want to possibly do like a stick-on backsplash. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated with the process. Alright guys, so this is what I'm using to paint the cabinets, and this is an ultra white, and I got it in eggshell. You have the option to get it in like satin or a flat or like a super shiny one. I don't remember what it's called, but the reason why I chose the eggshell is because it's still very flat. It's not completely flat, because they were saying the one that's completely flat is very hard to wash up and clean, like it would leave marks. I guess if you were to like wash your cabinets down or something, you would be able to see it. So this, they said, wouldn't do that. I'm not going to be using a primer or anything because the cabinets are already painted, and this says it's self-priming, so we'll see how it works out. So the first thing I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be removing all of the doors, taking out all of the drawers, and removing all the hinges and knobs and handles off of everything. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill any of the holes, because we'll be getting new handles. And then I'm going to lightly sand all of them just so the paint goes on a little bit nicer, and since I have no idea if this is like a satin finish on this or what, so you know, I do want the cabinets to look pretty matte. I don't want them to look really shiny or anything, so I'm going to sand them down just a little bit, just lightly, and fill them in. So that's what I am going to get to work on today. Alright everybody, so this is my destroyed kitchen. Yeah, where do I even begin? So this is after the first coat of the paint. I've done everything. Everything has one coat of paint on it, except for these drawers down here, which now have 2 coats of paint on them. So yeah, this is how it's going. Everything's going really well. No complaints with the paint or anything. I'm probably not doing everything right, but I've just gone over everything with a paintbrush so far, except for the drawers. For the second coat, I went over them with a roller. So I'm gonna keep working. Alright guys, so this is how things are looking here in the kitchen. I got my second coat of paint on, and everything's looking pretty well. I'm really liking this paint so far. And with this paint, it was just really easy. I went around and did everything with a brush the first time, and then I went over everything with a brush the second time, except for the cabinet doors. I did those with a roller brush, and it just came out really, really nice. So I'm really happy with that. So I know I told you guys I was going to be getting new hinges and new knobs and stuff. Still going to get new knobs and stuff. That's why I filled all the holes with wood filler and stuff. But probably not going to get new hinges. These cabinets looked like they had been painted about probably 2 times before this. So actually the hinges were like glued on and they were just really, really stuck on there. So I was like, oh, I'll just paint over them, and eventually one day if I want to get my husband involved in taking them off, then we'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, for now the hinges will stay on. They're kind of bothering me just because I feel like they're really gunked on there. But like I said, it was just really hard. They weren't coming off. So I just thought, whatever, I'll just paint over it. I just wanted to kind of get to work. So yeah, after 2 coats of that on the cabinets, I'm all done with that. I'm not touching the cabinets anymore until I put my new knobs and stuff on it. Knobs and handles and stuff, but that's about it for the cabinets right now. So now moving on to the countertop. This countertop is like a greenish blue color. I just really hate the color. It doesn't go with my wall color. My wall color is Sleepy Blue from Sherwin-Williams. So I just hate this countertop. It's super outdated and it goes up to the back like a back splash, but I think I'll just paint over all of that for now. So I'll show you guys what I'm going to be using for paint for the countertop. Originally I was going to be using this Rust-Oleum paint for countertops, and then I got to the store and they don't have any swatches of colors to really look at it or anything. So the woman there at Menards was telling me that she had just painted her countertop with this Dutch Boy chalk paint. She said that she had a really good experience with it. So she said she painted her countertops twice with the chalk paint. And then this is the rolling brush that she said that she used. I got one of these and it's just really, really small. The brush just looks really smooth and it almost looks like one of those magic erasers. It's just really soft. So I got that, and then she said that she did all of the corners with these little sponge brushes. So that's what I'm going to use to do all of the corners. So she said she did 2 coats of that, and then she went over with this polyurethane. I really don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But I got this in a satin instead of a semi-gloss because I believe the semi-gloss is a little bit shinier and I don't want it to be like crazy shiny. But if you're going to be doing your countertops, you want to make sure that you get the heavy use formula to put over it afterwards. And she did 2 coats of that. After she painted 2 coats with the chalk paint, she said that she went over and sanded everything super lightly. This sandpaper is like, it hardly has any grit to it. It's really fine. This is the name of it. This is what it looks like. She did that right after the chalk paint, and then she went over with the poly after that. Also, instead of shaking up your polyurethane, you just want to lightly stir it because you don't want everything to look really bubbly or anything. So that'll just help prevent bubbles if you just don't shake it and you just lightly stir. Alright guys, so I'm really excited to get started on this countertop and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. I really don't know who would pick this kind of countertop. It's pretty much the ugliest countertop I've ever seen in my life, but I just wiped it all down with a sponge, soap and water, and with chalk paint you don't have to sand the surface or anything. You can just start painting. So I just made sure there wasn't any bumpy spots or any dirt or anything on the countertop. So now I'm going to get to painting. Alright guys, so I just finished with my first coat of paint all over the entire countertop. You can see it's pretty blotchy still, but this is just one light coat, so I'm going to do one more. I ended up just doing the whole entire first coat with the larger sponge brush. I didn't even use the roller, so I thought I would just use the roller for the second coat just to get everything really nice and smooth. And then that's when I will lightly sand it after and then do the poly after that. But yeah, here's just a nice overview of the first coat of this. Looking better already. Alright guys, so this is after the second coat of paint went on the countertop, and I think it looks really, really good. It looks really smooth, really nice. The only thing I'm debating on is whether or not I should paint that silver trim. It's been really hard to avoid like getting paint on it and stuff. So in a way, I do just kind of want to paint it. So I actually probably will end up doing that. So the next thing on my to-do list is to lightly sand this with that sandpaper that I showed you guys. And then I am going to clean it all up. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the polyurethane on, if that's how you say it. And then I'm going to use that same roller brush, the really soft one, to put that on. But I threw away the last roller just because it had the gray paint all over it, so I did pick up a new clean roller just because when you do put the poly on, you want everything to be really, really clean and you don't want any little specks of anything to get on it. And this was just after 2 coats. That's all I did of the chalk paint. I didn't even use half of that little can that I got, so a little bit goes a long ways with this stuff. Alright guys, so that is about where I'm at right now with the kitchen remodel. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and maybe it will encourage you to start a project in your own home. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in the next video.